Teller, but I think the conversation might have been very one-sided. Look, I have a brand new deck of cards, hermetically sealed. Inside of this deck of cards is the little paper seal. It says United States Playing Card Company.
Sure does.
It confirms that it's a brand new deck of cards.
And not Canadian.
That's true. Look, not much is. Look, I'm gonna pop it open. Inside a brand new deck of cards, never touched by human hands. Would you cup your hands together like that for me? I'm gonna drop the cards on your hand. Now, I know you know cards, but they don't. I just want to point out that if you look at the brand new deck, there are 2 premium cards here.
Right.
These, they're advertised things. The other end of the deck has 2 jokers. One is like the traditional one, and the other is like a guaranteed joker. We're not going to use those, but we're going to keep the one joker in.
Okay.
Can you kind of fan them out so the audience can see what new deck order looks like? You can see it runs ace through king. See the 2 kings in the middle, folks? These are what we call the kissing kings. I call them the broke-back kings. So, do me a favor and shuffle up the cards. When you feel they're completely shuffled, let me know.
I believe Percy Diaconis said you have to do 12 shuffles.
Absolutely.
Did he say? But I'll just do 4 or 5. I believe that's okay. We'll give them a cut, and we'll let you see the bottom.
Would you do me a favor? Touch a card on the back. Just kind of plunk your finger. Take a look at it. It's all right if I see it. I've seen this trick before.
Okay.
What card did you get? No, it's one of my favorites.
I got the 7 of diamonds.
Seriously?
Yes,
You
I
could
did.
not have picked a more perfect card. Write your name right on the face of the card.
I will.
Perfect. Once the card's been signed, we'll recap.
Okay.
That's the pen.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the joke. If I do a thing, just explaining to everybody else. Would you hold out your hand just flat like that?
I certainly will.
I'll place the cards here. Place your other hand on top, trapping the cards in between.
I will, then.
Fully and effectively, and I'll remove 1 card.
Okay.
If I removed your card, would that be impressive?
That would be very impressive.
No, it wouldn't. I got a joker. It's okay.
Okay,
It's okay.
okay.
How about this? I can do better than that.
Okay.
If I could reach in between your hands and straighten 1 card up, so it's the opposite direction, and it was your card, the 7 of diamonds, would that be?
That'd be pretty good.
Okay, I can do better. How about this? Would I fool you if I were to put those cards back in new deck order and put the 1 card reversed?
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Okay,
I'm
how
not
about-
going to say you're going to fool me. I won't say that yet.
Good,
but
good,
okay.
good. How about if I took the cards and put them in new deck order, reverse the 1 card, put them in the cardboard box, put the paper seal and wrap them up in the plastic?
Oh, that would be a fine trick.
I just did it. Take a look. It's a brand new deck of cards. Because you're the closest, I want you to see. Is there a cut or slit in the top of the box?
There is not.
Cut or slit in the bottom of the box?
No, not that I can see.
How about the side?
Not that I can see.
The other side?
Not that I can see.
Top or back?
Nope.
It's a brand new deck of cards.
I believe so.
I'm gonna pop this open. Inside, there is a paper seal. It says United States Playing Card Company.
Not Canadian.
Deja vu. Deja vu. Deja vu. Sometimes it takes 4. Look, I'm gonna pop open the paper seal. Inside, a brand new deck of cards, never touched by human hands. Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
I remember
You've
it
seen
from
this
last
card?
time. Yeah, yeah.
I want to point something out. If you look at the deck, there isn't a premium card on the end. Do you know why?
Why is that?
They're in my pocket, remember? Mm-hmm. Get them out. There's a lot of them. There's the jokers and the premium card. All of them are in here. That means that this should be a new deck order deck. Take a look and see if they run ace through king. Oh, maybe you could turn this way so the camera can see.
Someone who was a professional in show business would have done that automatically.
Now, when you get to the diamonds, do you notice 1 card is reversed?
Between the 8 and the 6 of diamonds
would be where the 7 should be.
Exactly where my selected card should be.
And would you like me to remove it to make it easier for you? I'll just kind of pull it like that lightly and turn it around like that so you can see it really does.
It's an honor to be performing here for Penn and Teller and for all of you. And it's a challenge, right? To try and fool these guys, Penn and Teller. But not as challenging as the last show I did. I was trying to fool a 7-year-old girl. This girl came up to me, she wanted to see a trick, and I realized she was blind. And I thought, that's a really powerful moment, and it is a challenge. Because magic is visual, it's for the eyes. If I were going to fool her, I'd have to fool her mind. So I'm going to show you what I showed her with your help. Now, I can't have you pick a card if you couldn't see because you wouldn't know which card you picked. Even if I could get your hand to the deck and have you pick a card out, you wouldn't know which one you were looking at. So I've got a better way. Hold out your hand and put your other hand on top. 52 possibilities between your hands. I want you to do it like this. First, think of the number. Do you have a number?
Yep.
And now I want you to think of a suit.
Okay.
Now you have a card, a number, and a suit. And this is perfect because he knows the card in his head, but of course Penn and Teller don't know it, and none of you know it. And you all need to know the card. Now, if you whispered the card, you'd accuse me of listening. So I've got a perfect way for Todd to code the card to all of you, and you will know the card, but I won't. Here's how it works. I'll blindfold myself and I'll turn away. And when I do, what I'd like you to do, Todd, is I want you to deal the value of your card in a face-down pile. So we'll get a close-up in a second on Todd's hands. And if you thought of 3, you'll go 1, 2, 3, one by one, and put the deck on top when you're done. Deal as quietly as you can so you don't think I'm listening. I will turn away. The audience will tell me when you're done. Go ahead and go. Deal that value of your card in a face-down pile. And when you're done, put the deck on top. When it's done, all of you know the value of your card except for me, which is great, but you need to know the suit. So I'll turn away again, and I want you to deal the value or the suit of your card like this. If you're thinking of clubs, deal 1 down and put the deck on top. If you were thinking of hearts, do 2 cards, 1 by 1, deck on top. Spades would be 3, diamonds would be 4. Audience will tell me when you're done. Oh. Applause for dealing. I like this crowd. Okay. Now, the question is, how can I find this card? Because it's a perfect situation, right? Todd thought of the card. He never had to take it out of the deck, never had to show it around, never had to mention it. But now, how can I find a card for somebody's mind? And I'll tell you how. I'm going to go by feel. I'm going to try and feel for that card. Go by a feeling that I get. Todd, you didn't leave, did you?
No, I'm still here.
That's good. I'm going to go, ooh. I'm getting a feeling on this card. Todd, did you by any chance pick the 4 of diamonds?
That I did.
Is this card, by any chance, the 4 of diamonds? Thank you. But I said that this was a trick, not for the eyes, but for the mind. You see, there is no deck of cards. This is completely for your mind. I want you to look at these. Make sure that they don't come apart, peel apart. This is a real deck of cards. In fact, it's my gift to you, and I thank you so very much. There it is. By the time again for Joshua Jai.